Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome to a brand new video in SpinTires MudRunner where we're going to be checking out this brand new mod. This is a CJ3A crawler. Now this thing sits on 40s, it's got coilovers, it is ready to go do some rock crawling, and as you can see it comes pretty bare, but we're going to go ahead and put the roll cage on and probably leave the windshield off. Now, we could do the bikini top and we could do the windshield, and I'm going to show you guys those right now, but we're going to go ahead and take them off and just run the roll cage because I think this thing looks best with just the roll cage, honestly, because you think about it, I mean, it's a crawler, it's a Jeep, it's not going to be something that's going to be show ready all the time. I would much rather have it be rugged and off-road ready at a moment's notice. Now, we're on the map Crawling Central today because Crawling Central is exactly the map we need to demonstrate the abilities of this vehicle, or at least to test them out, because I haven't actually driven this thing yet. So, wow, already right off the bat, I haven't even taken it out of auto mode, and it's already putting itself in a category of some very capable vehicles because it hasn't even skipped a beat. It hasn't missed a beat, it hasn't skipped a beat. It's already just completely 100% ready to go, and it will just continue to do exactly what you ask of it no matter what. So 100%, guys, this is a beast of a thing. If we could just let's back it up, see if we can adjust just a little. Oh god, giving it a little bit of a bounce. Let's see how the lights work. Oh, they work really well. Okay, so they're nice and bright. That's good because sometimes you don't end up getting that bright of a lighting system with these. And let's see if we... Oh, I wanted to flex out on that rock. Because that's honestly one of the biggest reasons why I like driving vehicles like this is because they can flex like crazy. So you look at that. We haven't even rolled over yet. That's actually pretty impressive. This is not a trail at all. But we're making it one because, I mean, first of all, we're in a CJ3A on coilovers and 40s and long arms. I mean, you could make a trail out of pretty much whatever you wanted with a setup like that. Come on! Not too bad. Not too shabby. I mean, it's... Look at that. Okay, yeah, that's a good demonstration right there. That shows you and tells you pretty much everything you need to know about what kind of vehicle you're dealing with here. You're dealing with a monster machine. I mean, you're dealing with a genuinely well-built rock crawler that will pretty much take everything you throw at it. I mean, look at it. It's in third, and it's holding third. It's holding third as long as I'm staying in the throttle. I mean, dude, not a lot of... And it went right back to first without skipping a beat, and then up to second, back down to first again, going up a steep hill. That's pretty unheard of, at least in terms of a lot of the rock crawlers. They will stop, shift, and then they will go again. This one doesn't even have to stop. It just changes gear right on the spot and keeps going. It is really, really, really good. And when we get to the bottom of this hill, we're going to turn around and come back up to see how it performs in auto mode coming back up this hill, which in terms of coming up this hill, you're not only dealing with rocks, but you're dealing with steep dirt hills and mud, so it'll definitely be interesting to see what it can do in terms of taking that kind of punishment. Now, let's go ahead and head through this creek, and then we'll go up the other side and then turn around, leave it in auto mode for as long as we can, and see if that allows us to get back up the other side with minimal difficulty. So let's go ahead and turn around, and we'll head back up the other side. Easy, easy, ooh, easy, please. She's not doing too bad. Oh, okay, well, that's driver error. That's on me. I will 100% take full responsibility for that. That's on me. But since we're back at the garage, let's go ahead and take this opportunity to run the windshield and the bikini top, just to have like a little bit of a change from what we had before. The bikini top is a little bit like it's a little bit too bright. I'm already like really noticing that it's a little bit too bright. It just kind of looks out of place. But also, in order to get to that hill quicker, we are going to go around this edge. And I think, well, I mean, we could do that. We could go around the edge, or we could follow this trail because we didn't really last time. I mean, I don't really have much of anything to knock it for in terms of, like, rock crawling capabilities. I mean, look at what it can do. It just goes. It sticks to everything, and it just pushes. It's like a spider. It's like a spider. It's got little I mean, it's got like this insane ability to just look at a rock and just climb it without any hesitation or any issue. It just goes. Even when we're going back up this side, I mean, we're in fourth. We're still in fourth. That's how we rolled it over, in fourth. But go ahead and we're going to stop at the garage, by the way, and just let it fix those 32 repair points because, honestly, like, it makes sense. It makes 100%, like, total and complete sense to do that. But let's go ahead, and after we fit it through these trees, I do want to see how fast it is in high. I feel like it's probably about somewhere between second and third, which is fine for what this thing is. It's not going to be, you know, we're not going to be setting any land speed records in a CJ3A rock crawler. I mean, really, like, the contrary. Although I will say that definitely holds it in a... Yes, that really does well to hold it in gear. Really does well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, wow, yeah, no big deal. And this is more just like climbing up rock faces instead of like actually like climbing up, you know, different like jagged rocks. But even this, I mean, you can see what it's doing, and it's really doing it well. It is really doing it well. I have to give it to this thing. It's a monster. Well then, we're good. Fully repaired. And, like, it seems like you could pretty much throw this thing into any situation and be confident that you're going to come out on the other side pretty much unscathed because you're, I mean, I say pretty much unscathed because you're not going to be fully unscathed, but I will say that at the end of the day, I mean, it's a little top-heavy, but let's be honest here. It is a lifted CJ3A on 40s. It's gonna be top-heavy. If you come into this expecting this thing not to be top-heavy, you are a little off the mark and need a different vehicle because top-heavy is the name of the game with something like this. I want to get back over to the other side of the map because that's where... Wait a minute. Oh, wow. We are way, way on the other end. Like, this is where we were messing around before, and we're, like, way over here now. All right, well, I guess we could just kind of stay on this path because I thought it was going to be, like, just right around the corner. Obviously, I was very much mistaken. Just trying not to... The only thing I want to make sure I don't do is roll it over. Because if I roll it over, that's a problem. But as long as I don't roll it over, we'll be fine. We'll be totally okay. Just kind of sitting it in fourth, just letting it roll. Can woo across the bridge. I mean, and we're not even using that much fuel. We're using like 6-7 liters a minute, and we're full tilt in fifth. So, I mean, even when we put it in high, that's 13, 11, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all in terms of, like, fuel. You could go for a while. You could use this as a scout vehicle if you really wanted to. I mean, in my opinion, it's a little overbuilt for a scout vehicle, and plus it can't really carry garage points, so that also kind of is a little bit of a bad mark against it in terms of scouting. But my God, man, if you want a really good scout vehicle that can go and just do watch points, this thing will do hella watch points. I mean, it will find whatever watch point you want it to freaking find, and you never even have to take it out automatic. You literally just leave it in automatic, and you just need a little bit of throttle control every once in a while, and it'll just do what you want. I mean, every now and then you're gonna have to back up, but it's like mostly just this is floored in automatic mode. I haven't had to like do anything other than floor it in automatic, and that's the craziest thing about this rig because like I've got to hand it to this thing. It's definitely within my top 5 rock crawlers I have tested within the past 6 months. It is really, really, really good. It's really good. Can't say enough good things about it, frankly. This thing will definitely be something that I will use a lot going forward for rock crawling, map exploration, and pretty much anything along those lines. I mean, it is so good that there's very little you could do to make this thing better. You know what I'm saying? There's very little you could do to make this thing better. And the nice thing about it is the fact that it also feels realistic, but it doesn't feel underpowered. It doesn't feel underpowered. It doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't feel labored going over obstacles. It just feels Like, it just feels believable. You know what I'm saying? It just feels believable. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that I like about it is the fact that it feels believable and it feels realistic in a really, really good way. Oh, I love this. Look at this obstacle. This is awesome. I don't even know if I don't remember coming through here before. Little bit of negotiating these rocks. I mean, you could even leave it in high and feather the throttle because, like, dude, the gear ratio is so perfect that you could leave it in high and feather the throttle, leave it in freaking Tomcat gear if you want, and just bounce your way down the trail. I mean, and it's got the suspension to do that. It totally does. I mean, look at that. It's got the suspension to do it. It's got the grip to do it. It's got pretty much everything you need. I find it very hard to find flaw with this thing. I mean, the only thing I can find is the weird-looking bikini top. That's literally the only thing, the weird-looking texture on the bikini top. That is all I can find that I don't like about this rig. It's so, so, so good. And honestly, like, you have to try it out. You absolutely have to try it out. So if you guys enjoyed this mod review, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you all later.